Three tips. Tip number one is doing your pre-training mobility work. So this could include any sort of movement-specific warm-up that's going to improve your range of motion, improve the quality of your movement, and make sure that when you're pushing hard sets, everything is nice and engaged and, for lack of a better term, activated. Tip number two is making sure you're resting enough between sets. If you are pushing your sets hard enough and taking yourself close to muscular failure, you're going to need rest in between sets. Now, this doesn't mean that you're meandering on your phone and losing focus. It just means that you're making the most of that rest period so that when you go again, you can go hard. Ultimately, the harder sets you can push, the better results you're going to be. Tip number three is to use a full range of motion. So using a full range of motion will ensure that we're getting as much muscle recruitment throughout the range of motion that we are using. And also keep in mind that strength is range of motion specific. So if we're only using a partial range, we'll only get strong in a partial range. And in the long term, that's not going to be beneficial from a muscle building standpoint or even from a safety standpoint.